You mad or nah?
Yo, it's your boy Budro, you know that. If you're new, what up though? If you've been here before, what's happening? And this is the Noob's Guide to Raps, where I take some of my own gameplays, break it down, give you a little insight on what I was thinking and why I did what I did to help you become a better Call of Duty player. Today, I want to talk about KD. So, I play Team Deathmatch, which, you know, is first to 100 kills. That's it. Whichever team gets the most kills first wins. But lately, I've been running into these guys that have been saying, you know, oh, score per minute, check my score per minute, check my score per minute. But yeah, I see you got a 1.1 KD. All right. That doesn't make sense to me. What does that do? Yeah, I see you at the leaderboard. You went 26 and 24, but you're playing Team Deathmatch. That doesn't do anything. You only plushed your team 2 points. I feel like if you have a good KD, you're going to have a good score per minute. If you're going to have a over 2 KD, I feel like your score per minute is going to be respectable anywhere because you're averaging around 2 kills every time you die once. And that's what kill death ratio stands for. It's an average of how many kills you get before you die one time. And if you didn't know score per minute, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's how much score you get within a minute on average. But, you know, these guys were talking, score per minute, and I was like, bro, yeah, you went 26 and 24, and they're like, bro, you went 25 and 5. Like, yeah, I went in. What do you mean? I plussed my team 20. You plussed your team 2. Who's the better player here? Oh, you were camping. I wasn't camping without getting 25 kills, and even if I was, that doesn't make sense to me. That means you knew where I was and you still couldn't kill me. That means you're still a bad player. I don't see how that's an insult. Yeah, he's a camper. Alright, that means you know where he's at. You should be able to kill him. You should be able to outsmart them. Or just leave them alone. If they're not moving and they're staying in the back of the map or in the corner or in the house or somewhere, don't go near them. How are they going to get any kills if there's no one there? If they're camping. They won't. They'll just be sitting there looking silly 1-0 throughout the end of the game. Which, I mean, hey, if that's how you play and you get the dubs, do you? Because I'll take me a camper on my team in Team Deathmatch. I just want you to have more kills than you do deaths. That's the game I play. That's the objective of that game. And I think it should be scored that way. I don't like how these guys can go 26 and 24 and get the most points in the lobby on their team, not on my team. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting no more than Mr. Easy Buckets. But they get more points on their team at the top of their lobbies, but they didn't help their team. There's a guy on their team that went 15 and 10 who's number 4 on their team, but the guy that went 26 and 24 is number 1. He only helped his team out by 2 points, and the other guy helped his team out by 5. And that's what I don't understand. I know it's not an objective game, but the objective is to win. That's the whole objective, is to get more kills than you do deaths. That's the only way you can win. So, I think that they should start ranking the game by your kills minus your deaths. So, whatever you plus your team. If you went 20 and 10, you plus your team by 10. Or whether you went 10 and 20, you went negative. You subtracted 10 points from your team. I think that's how they should rank it. And that should be right up there next to the KD. I mean, just think about it this way. KD is more of a stat that reflects players' skill than anything. I mean, yeah, you can have a high score per minute, but in a first-person shooter, what are you going to do? The first thing you're supposed to do is shoot. You play TDM, shoot. We all about shooting. Or if you play domination, you may say, I'll get on the flags, I get the flags, and never get a kill and have a high score per minute. So in this first-person shooter, who's the better player? The guy with the 200 score per minute who has a 1.5 KD, or the guy with the 300 score per minute with a 0.5 KD? I mean, in a first-person shooter, I want the guy who can shoot. So here's another scenario on how to look at it. Take the 2018 NBA Finals right now. Which scenario would you want to be, LeBron or Steph? If you're LeBron and you're the Cavs, would you want teammates around you that go so negative that even if you go ham and score 51, say you went 30-0 and got you a Noob, even if you got you a Noob, you still gonna lose the game? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you really want? Or would you want to be on Steph Curry's team, the Warriors, where if you have an off game, he went 1-9 from 3 or something, you know, had like 7-9 points or whatever, had an off game, but you got your other boys behind you who's going to pick you up, aka KD. Your man's behind you went 26-2, you went 12-10, and y'all got the dub. I want players that's going to help me get the dub. It's team deathmatch. There's only 3 outcomes: winning, losing, and a draw. But nobody plays to draw. Who goes into a game saying, I just want to be just as good as the other team? I don't want to be no better, no worse. We just want to end the game at the same. Nobody. So that's how I look at it. But hey, who am I? I'm just Mr. Easy Buckets, Mr. Put the team on my back, though, Mr. Make You Leave, aka Mr. Bron James on any team I get on. You know what I'm saying? I'm always keep a positive KD, and that's all you really ask for in a game like a team deathmatch. But that's why I'm here. I just want to help you all become a little better so you can stop being screamed about in the lobbies by your teammates talking about, my teammates was trash, I didn't have no help. So, you know what I mean, get your pens and papers out. We're going to take some notes over this gameplay you just watched, and I'm going to help you get that KD up. First things first, know the map you're playing on in COD. If you don't know the map, you won't know the choke points, other than the obvious middle. I run almost the same route on every map, and I have a route for both spawns on each map. That's going to lead me to safe traffic or sometimes no traffic in the very beginning of the game, which is fine. But very rarely do I run straight to the middle where it's that dangerous traffic. You don't want to die right off the bat. The reason I trip mine there is because if an enemy comes, it'll probably be too late before they see it. And aka, that's easy buckets. So I pop out and kill that guy right away, and then I run away and fall back because I don't want an enemy to come up on me right where that trip mine is and me die by my own trip mine. And plus, he has to spawn somewhere, right? And who was behind me? Nobody. He could have possibly spawned on my 6. If he doesn't spawn behind me, he's probably going to come back for a revenge kill. So like I said, that's an easy bucket. I come downstairs to where my teammate has pushed up. You see I'm hesitant because like in the last video, I want to let my teammate do the damage while I get the kills. But I hear an enemy boost, so I jump to try to get an advantage, but he goes inside, so I'll fall back. Because at this point, too much can happen. My teammate could go get bum rushed, and then I'd be taking on the 2 that bum rushed him, or 3 or 4. But also that guy that jumped upstairs could come back and possibly kill me by having the advantage because I wouldn't be ready to attack him. Okay, so I see we're still spawning in this area, but then the enemy is trying to flank us. No, wait, there's 2. I kill the first one, and I see my teammate is coming to my right on that backside close to the spawn. Also, I have the teammate that's directly to my right protecting me of any enemies that are coming to my left. So I'm pretty confident the guy that's coming in to kill that second flanker is going to get him. So what I do is I notice that the guy to my immediate right died. I jump over the shotgun and I try to get downstairs, but I don't want to show my back to him because you never know where he's at or how close he was. He could have shot me in the back and that would have been an easy death for me. But what happens is pure luck after this. This is just reflex and listening. As I fall downstairs, I notice that the guy that came through and killed that second flanker, he's going to meet the shotgun guy first. So they're going to have a little battle. It'll give me time to reposition and regroup. But as soon as I fall down, I run into an enemy.
And that's just quick draw McGraw straight after that. Hip fire him with the M16. DLC weapons are OP. And then I just try to go and regroup. Okay, so after that, you know what I'm thinking on my head. There's always somebody behind you. There's nobody I see that is spawning back there. So I run back and I try to jump up to catch them sprinting towards our new spawn, which is across the map. I see these two guys, and like I said, DLC weapons are just OP. The power of the M16, brat, get me a double piece. So I drop back downstairs. I notice they have a UAV. I'm running Ghost, so as long as I keep moving, they won't think to even come and challenge me. And if they see me, it'll be all off guard because I won't be something they've seen on their mini-map. I move around down here, and I can hear the enemies spawning in and coming in the house upstairs. But I'm just waiting. I don't want to give up my position because they can't see me on the mini-map. If I shoot, my red dot will appear, and since they're spawning back here, it may be 3 or 4 of them that come and attack me and kill me. Okay, I see a guy coming through the tunnel. Now, I shoot him, I get the hit marker, but I don't chase. Why? It's because I don't have any teammates around me. I don't have any protection. I don't really know where the enemies are. So I just want to fall back, and now I get in safe cover. I go back to where I've been before. Clearly they don't check this spot too much. I know that he thinks that I've disappeared, so he might have forgot about me. So that lets me know that to my right, there may be 1 or 2 enemies in the far back. I pick up this 1 kill, and I slide back to cover. Because look at my mini-map. I have no teammates around me. Then I hear these footsteps coming in downstairs, and that was the guy that I shot and hurt earlier, but I left him alone. Okay, so they know that I'm down here. There's another guy who runs as specialist and tries to come and kill me. I pop him, he runs straight into my bullets, M16 OP, and I get the kill. I hit my specialist to go to try to check to see if there's any more enemies around. I didn't see any, and I also see my teammates kind of near me. They didn't spawn in the far back of the map, so that lets me know that there's an enemy back there. I see that guy jump up, I kill him off the wall. Now look at my mini-map. I got teammates spawning in the far back of the map. I know I'm safe. So that lets me know the enemies are coming this way and they're getting close. The closer I see my teammates spawn to me, the closer I know the enemy is. And this is just a high traffic area. You know this from knowing the map. So I picked me up a 2-piece and there's more enemies out there. But he ran into a 2v1 versus my teammates. Sound like he had the brekkie. He pops the first guy, then the next guy gets popped. I call in my Wraith, and I pick up the hater. Then it's, you know what time it is. Hater! I try to set him up and give me some easy buckets because I know they're coming this way. I get the first guy with the kill. And right there is the smart play. You see how I jumped up against the wall? Because look at where I'm at. This garage, this driveway, whatever you want to call it, is a downhill slope. So if they don't throw the sticky grenade and they throw the regular grenade like he did, it's going to roll downhill. So I wouldn't want to fall back and run away from it because it would roll right into my lap. So I kind of get close to the wall and stay towards the top of it, towards the top of the slope. I get hit a little bit, but I'm all right. I fall back, still got the hater up. I know they're coming. See, that's all because of the hater. I saw that guy jump. If I didn't, he might have would have got the jump on me and killed me. I'm waiting on him. Same thing happens. You see how I pushed up a little further this time. I got to the top of the driveway. Now I'm really looking at my mini map. I don't see any red where I was, where my wraps are getting dropped. And I see red all this side. So that's just pure quick draw McGraw. Pop him in his chest. You know what I mean? M16 OP. And now I'm just looking to see where my wraps are going. If my wraps aren't killing them, that means that there aren't enemies there. So all my wraps went in the house. So I know the house is pretty much covered. I see that guy behind me, but my wrap gets him. I wasn't too worried about him. I was worried about these guys coming through the tunnel. I pick up 2, my wrap kills 1, and I shoot the other one. He tried to run for my wraps. So I come this way just to push up a little bit to get out of the chaos. They're all coming back for that revenge kill. Now I pick up this kill, and I'm looking back. I'm looking at my ammo, and I see I only have a couple shots left. but there's no one in the back of the spawn, so I pop him, hit my specialist. I'm looking at 12 shots. He tries to get me, but no, quick draw, boy. Now I see I got 6 bullets. I'm like, where's the scav pack? Someone give me some. Now I know they're all back here. They gotta be. Look at how much open space is over here. I see this guy poking. He just gets me. Good play to him. He was behind cover. I didn't have much cover. I tried to fall back. He got me. That's a smart play by him. But now look at my map. It's empty over here. That means enemies gotta be.
Keep pushing. We got this.
That should have been a kill, but they switched. That was 3 different enemies. That's alright. They got the drop on me. And now look at the mini-map. I pick up this kill. I hear him. I don't know what he's doing. Pop him. Now I got enemies or teammates spawning back here. My fault. But look, as I'm pushing up, I don't have too much behind me. I have my teammate that runs back there. He turns around, and I start getting some kills. So he has to spawn somewhere, right? They're spawning behind me. My teammate's pushing up. They're spawning behind me. I throw me a trip mine and try to get him. Look at how open this map is. There is literally nobody near me. None of my teammates are near me. So, guess who has to be there? The enemies. And guess what happens? Right in the back. It's alright. So I'm in the middle of the house. That means enemies are all around on both ends of the map. I pick up him, said let another one. You know what I mean? M16 OP, hip fire boy. He gets dunked on. I realize it's 99. I go in for the last kill. And that's it. Put up a 40 and 3 by playing smart and just realizing and being aware of your surroundings. You know what I mean? Thank you, man, for watching this video. Comment down below if you like this. If you like me talking through the video, like letting it run first and I talk over it just to give you a little overview of what I think, and then I come in dissect it, or if you want me to jump straight into dissection and I could start doing 2 gameplays a video, I could dissect 2 different ones. Let me know in the comment section. Hit that like button, subscribe to your boy, and you already know it's your boy Budro, and you know that.